Hi, in this video, we will learn how to create autograders for exercises that include arrays. Again, we will start by clicking Add Autograder. Let's look at an example where we want the student to print the contents of an array. In this example, students will write a method that prints the elements in an array of strings. We will again create the test cases in grader.java. We will need to include the solution code as well. This will allow us to compare output from the student and solution code. In this case, we have called the solution file print array solution. Again, the grader class will start with instantiating the Autograder class. We will first need to instantiate the student and solution class so that we can call each of their print methods. We will then create the arrays that we will use to test the print method. In this case, we have created 3 string arrays. We are going to save the outputs of both the student and solution classes to compare them, so we have created 2 empty strings to use for these outputs. For the first test, we should first clear the Autograder output to ensure we are only checking this specific output. Next, we will call the print array method of both the student and solution code. Note that the method signatures must match. In this case, both methods are called print array and have a single string array as their parameter. We can then get the output of these method calls by using the Autograder getOutput method. Remember that this method has one parameter, the string of the file name. We will save the outputs in the S1 output and the S1 solution output string variables. Lastly, we will call the assert_equal method to compare the student output of the call to their method and the solution output. The final step will be to repeat that test on the second and third arrays. Note that we must call the clear output method on the Autograder before each test. As always, the last line of code should be a print of the Autograder. Remember that we only need to print once regardless of how many test cases we have created. Now it's your turn to create an Autograder that includes arrays.